G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me, and I just want to make sure that all is well first of all, make sure that sound and picture is okay, so hang on a sec. Yeah. All right, I just want to make sure, just one moment, won't be long. All right. Okay, got music going, I think. All right, pretty good. All right, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the working stream this time. So there'll be less chat, more art. Let's see how we go on that one. Okay. I'm trying to finish this this painting. It is the Water King of Hearts. This is my second crack at it, and I've done quite a bit of it, and also there's the dolphin and the silver. There's a part of his shield that he's got here and it's silver, so I've left that on purpose. I could have finished it yesterday, but I thought, oh look, as promised, I just wanted to show on screen the colors that I'm using, and I haven't finished the dolphin. I've just sort of blocked in colors. And actually, that would be probably a very good exercise for you to watch how I use the dolphin. But before I go any further, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Let me just pop out the chat. Before I go any further, I just wanted to say thank you to Wendi, who is moderating the stream. She'll be letting me know what you guys are talking about, so I don't have to look up too much. I'll look up occasionally, of course, you know, I can't help myself. But Wendi will be relaying most of the chat with me, or all of the chat, actually, that's what she said. And and I've got all her details of her YouTube channel, so if you haven't, for all the new people that don't know, all the details of Wendi's YouTube channel are in the description box below. So but I just want to say hello to everyone first. Chandri popped by, and she it'll be too early for her, so thank you, Chandri, for popping in and saying hello. Janice, hello Janice, how you going? Let me see who else. Oh, Pumpkin Spice, Leslie, hello. Brenda, g'day. And Suka Artsy Things, hello, how you going? Let me see. Rebecca V, hello, how you going? Andrea, Rob, g'day mate, how you going? Lindy, hello. Let me see, have I forgotten? And Barbara, I did say Barbara, I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Hello, Barbara, hello, how you going? Yeah, all right. Yes, Nanette, oh, hello, Nanette, from New Jersey. I think this is the first time I've seen you in here. Welcome. And, you know, please ask questions. So as I'm working, but before I do, I just want to show you the colors that I'll be using for silver. Everything but silver. So I'll just put it on here because I know that it's not going to hurt my painting. Now, some of the colors that I'll be using are turquoise. Also be using some greys, Payne's grey. Probably using, and I'll probably use the raw umber. Now, apart from all of those, which is the silver part. Oh, hello, Artsy. How you going? Artsy Studios. I'll call you Artsy. What I'll do here is I'll just show you there will be reflections, cause as you know, painting metallic colors is all about the reflections of all of the things that are around. So it'll probably be some of the this fellow's skin. It will be reflecting on this area here. So pretty much that. And let me see, what else can I think of that it'll be reflecting. Might even reflect some of his coat, which is a sort of like a red, well, in the PanPastel range, it's the red iron oxide group, which is, I'll show you, hang on, for those just Actually, I wanted to do his coat bright red, but composition wise, because I hadn't used that anywhere else, and I know that I've used red iron oxide in his face, and I might just touch a little bit in this building here, because other than that, everything else, they're all just sort of like cold colors, apart from his hair, which is you know, yellow, where they're all ochres and stuff like that. But so I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, g'day Vicky. Hello, how you going? From sunny Newcastle. Oh my goodness, this is about as closest I've got to a neighbour as possible. That's Vicky. Newcastle is probably only about 40 minutes drive from where I live. So hello from Morisset, actually. Okay. All right, so. Oh, Nanette, first time here learning about pastels, PanPastels, I beg your pardon. Well, you're quite welcome. Please ask as many questions as you can, or you can think of. But I'm also using pastel pencils for details. I've done quite a bit of blocking in with the dolphin, but I'm going to now, just so you can see exactly what I'm doing, I'm going to do a close-up. So I'm just going to zoom. Oh, okay, Vicky. Okay, I'm just, let me see if I can, Wendy's reminding me to push record. Okay, all right, so I just want to see which part, no, okay, you're not, Lisa, hello, welcome to the stream. Heidi V, hello, how you going? I'm just adjusting now. I just want to make sure I'm just adjusting. Just get as much of a close-up as possible. I think that is. Yeah, so silver. Okay, I think I got it now. Oh, g'day, Gary. G'day, mate. How you going? Oh, hang on. What was that? Say that. Oh. My lion has been accepted as a finalist in the Brisbane Rotary Art Competition. Oh, mate, congratulations. That's fantastic. Woohoo! This is really good. I know that lion. It is just powerful. Powerful. Capital P. Love that lion. One of my favourites. And yeah, and all of those in the chat, you can probably go in and have a look at, if you go under Xrissart, in maybe Facebook, you'll see that lion, or maybe even Gary's website, I'm sure, you'll see that. He's got some awesome pictures there as well, paintings that he's done. Yeah. Oh, look, there are so many artists in here. Oh my gosh, everyone's got beautiful artwork here. So, but if we're talking about Gary's lion, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about there. All right. I'm just getting my hang on, what was that? Sorry. Sorry. Oh, Suka, you're doing watercolor and gouache during the live stream. Wow, that's really good. It makes you sort of sit down and do some art, doesn't it? Sometimes that's fantastic. I love to hear that. All right, I'm just looking at my reference. I've got the colors which I'm going to choose. Oh gosh, come on. I've got the colors down. Vicky, you've got your family's from the UK in Liverpool. Wow. Were you born here, Vicky? Janice is doing colour charts. Oh, wonderful. I love doing colour charts too. I don't do them very often because I haven't had time, but I love colour charts as well. Oh my gosh, I have an absolute ball. I've actually got a book where I've done colour charts. A whole heap. Paper charts. Okay. G'day, Nanette. Hello, how you going? How you going? Have all of those people that like grape juice got a wine glass in your hands while you're watching this. Okay. Colours that I'll be using. I've just got them here. And I'll be mixing colours as well. I'm just looking and deciding. Okay. And I've got my paper here to mix colours as well, which is one of the features for PanPastels. And something that I know that the PanPastel company talk about a lot about mixing, but a lot of I don't hear a lot of people talk about how you can mix these, but you can, which is just a fantastic thing. Make your own colours. Oh, g'day. Okay, we're going to have a Heidi V and a Heidi M. G'day Heidi, how you going? Lady Marigold. Okay, what have I got? I've got a Nanette M and a Nanette, just a Nanette. All right, so oh, okay. All right, so okay. All right, so yeah. So oh, I'll just put some music on. Hopefully it won't be annoying. Tell me if it is. I'm using, for those who because I think it was Nanette M. No. Was it Nanette M? Who hasn't? Oh God, who was it? Yeah, Nanette M. Yeah. Okay. Nanette M. Sorry, I've got to say that Nanette M. This is trying to learn about PanPastels. I'm using makeup brush here. It's something which I've been using for a long time. I also use these sorts of brushes. I also use Sofft Tools. Now, if you're purchasing PanPastels, you have to get these. And there's a whole heap of sponges that go with it. Like, for example, see, these are stuff that I've used. Now, remember, they're washable as well. So, but if you're purchasing PanPastels, you have to buy the Sofft Tools. And although the applicators, you know, they destroy very quickly on Pastelmat and most rough edges. But if you're using PanPastels on Ingress paper, or just Bristol paper, they're not going to wreck so easily, and they're washable. Gosh, I sound like a bloody commercial. I say that every time, but I do sound like a commercial. So I'm just going to block at the moment. I'm just looking at all the colours that I've got to use. And I find that I'll probably be using Payne's Grey. Oh no, it's not Payne's Grey. Jeez. Oh no, that's Payne's Grey. Oh. They look the same, but I can tell you that they're not. One is more on the greeny side and the other one is more cool. Oh, Nanette M, you've got the PanPastels. I say just go for it. Just do it. Just, you know what, just play. Go when I say play, just with the intentions of not thinking that it's going to be any kind of masterpiece. I can tell you that. Chandri, hi guys, couldn't sleep, some heart problems. Oh, so I'm checking into my medicine. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope you get well, sweetie. Oh, no good. Well, anyway, welcome, and hopefully we can cheer you up. How about that? The neutral grey is greenish. The neutral grey is greenish. This is neutral grey extra dark. Where are you? The other one. Where are they all? Oh, there must be around here somewhere. Okay. Oh, here it is there. Neutral grey shade. Okay, we're nearly there. And there, oh, there, right in front of me. Right in front of me. It's greenish, is it? Could be. Well, I'll just see. All right. But yes, mixing. Just let me get to this here. I think I need dark. Yeah, so silver. I can't wait to do the bits that make it pop. So I've just got to be patient, folks. So I just, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so Nanette, hang on, Nanette M. Yes, if you've got, I'll be interested to see what, have you got all of the set or what colours have you got? Now remember you can mix these too, so the painting. Oh, g'day Oksana, hello there, how you going? Welcome to the working stream. The painting set, that's got all the different colours because there's a landscape set. I've got to have a look if they've added more colours to it because I haven't bought pans in a long time except for the ones that I've needed to replenish. Oh, funny. Not funny, but now that we're talking about these pans, one of the Facebook forums that I'm a member of, it was actually the colour pencil one. There was a lady who, before she wanted to purchase any pan pastels, she wanted to find out a lot about them and how they react with colour pencils. Now, every artist is different. Every artist has a different way in using them. So I'd be interested to see the people in the chat here, what your impressions are of using them with colour pencils. For me, I've used them with colour pencils in conjunction with, I beg your pardon, and I found, but I've used them only on Pastelmat. What else? And the only thing I had to do although I didn't have to do it too much, I don't think I did. I didn't have to use any fixative. But I think I did okay with it. So because this is a colour pencil forum, it's using colour pencils with it. So yeah. I'm also going to be using this one here as well, turquoise extra dark, which I love using to make silver. Yeah. What are the colors? I'm pretty sure it's just like the basic colors. Oh, Oksana, thank you. Yes, progress. It's called. Thank you very much. I've got to finish. You see, that's the whole thing. And after this one, my next working stream, which will be next, I'll be attacking my great big painting over there. It's looking at me there, saying, "Come on, finish me off, finish me off." So, which I will be doing. Right. Yep. Yep, I've just done that. I've just turned it down. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Hello Peggy, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope all is well on your side of the fence. Okay. No, I know I didn't do the beard on stream. I did that in my own time because I just needed to finish it. Because I actually, well, what I'm hoping is that I might even, hopefully if I finish this today, I might even, I've got all of these things that I need to finish today, but I want to see if I can upload a video between now and Wednesday. So, okay, so there's that. Now this one, this bit here is reflecting. It's reflecting this side of his face in here. So that's going to be more on the red iron oxide with a bit of the dark bit. But that's what it's reflecting. Interesting. I'm just doing this because I'm just thinking. I'm thinking, maybe. Okay. So yes, as I was saying, I'm using these brushes because, as you can see, I'm getting a whole heap of control. Oh, that's right. That's what I was saying before. Sorry. And people say it's quite blotchy, like using PanPastels on Pastelmat. Yes, it's blotchy. You see me all the time with blotchy bits, but what happens is the reason why it's blotchy is because you don't have enough layers on there yet. But I tell you, once you get the layers, it is so smooth, so smooth. You just have to be patient. Just being a bit patient. Definite. And this bit here is just going to, I just don't want to lose my map here. I just have, this is sort of, his armor has bits on it, so it's a shame that I don't have a lot of silver. I don't mind all of these metallics, painting metallics, but it's all relative. Painting all of these sorts of things like gold and silver, it's all relative to the area around it. Okay, Wendi just relayed for Nanette M, who's got the what set did we call it again? What's it? The painting set. That looks like it's for anyone who's getting into PanPastels. Looks like it's like a basic set. So what I would be doing, that's actually a very good set to start off with, and then depending on, you know, how you go, you can always just expand on, you can expand on that set. So I think that's a very good set to get. Oh, g'day. Oh, Miguel, hello, sweetie. Hello, how you going? Everyone, that's my son popping in to say g'day to his mum. Okay. Silver. So what I'm using is turquoise extra dark. Making sure. Yep. Yep. You would think I would know that all by now. Yeah. Oksana, there is no such thing as... Oksana, you bought PanPastels. Use them. Use them. No, you're going to have to... Well, I'd really like to see what you think of them. That's all right, all at your own pace. But I tell you what, once you work up the courage to use them, you'll go, oh, why didn't I play with these earlier? I'm mixing here on my Pastelmat, and I'm mixing turquoise, extra dark, and neutral grey shade. Yes, neutral grey shade. Oh, and you've got eco brushes to try my technique. Oh, that's wonderful. Oksana, I say go. Go, go, go. Go for it. Suka, you've purchased an easel. Well, in the meantime, just work flat. It's all good to do that as well. But yes, I love... yeah, I've got 2 easels, and I use them when I've got big pieces as well. Okay, who was asking me that question? Oh, you did. Oh, Wendi says, do you prefer to mix on Pastelmat or on paper? Or on a palette, and what determines which you use? Okay. First of all, I mix on both. Okay, I mix on both, and I don't have a system as to when I mix on my little palette paper. Because I've been using them for such a long time, I can tell what color is going to come out of it. But a lot of the time, and probably in most cases, I use my palette paper because I want to mix more colors. So when things get a little bit more complicated, when certain pieces get a little bit more complicated, that's when I start to mix on the paper. But I mix with both. Did I answer that question? I don't know if I answered that question. Yes-ish. Wow, Suka, your easel is bamboo finish and with wheels, so you can whirl it around. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's really, wow. That must be a big one then, a really big one. No, it would not be too much trouble to ask for the colours that I've got next to me. Let me see, what can you see? Well, I'll pull them all out anyway. So this one is Payne's Grey Extra Dark. As you can see, look, I've used, and I tell you what, I've used that in skies a lot. Dark, wild skies. This one, as we said, is Neutral Grey Extra Dark. This is the Neutral Grey tint. Look, it almost looks white. The one that and there is Neutral Grey in my hand. This one would be Ultramarine Blue. Let me see. Yes, Extra Dark. I'll put that over there. Rebecca V, thank you for the beard. Thank you. I tell you what, beards aren't easy for me, I gotta say, but I'm getting better at them. I'm very happy with the way this one's turned out. Okay, this is Phthalo Blue shade. As you can see, look, I don't know if you can tell the difference. Shade. Actually, what's probably better is if I do that. Phthalo Blue Extra Dark. Phthalo Blue shade. There you go. What's that one? Payne's Grey. Oh, look, when you're doing Payne's Grey Extra Dark. Okay. Actually, I'm going to need that there. Let me see. Turquoise Extra Dark, turquoise shade. And that is turquoise. Look at the difference. I find that really different. Oh, it's strange. And that is turquoise tint. I find these three more in line, hang on, more in line with value than that. Oh, g'day Sarah, hello, hello Kayomi, hello, how you going? Yeah, turquoise. Don't you think that that's weird? Anyway, I'm not quite sure about that, but these look more like this group. There you go. Raw Umber Extra Dark. As you can see, I've used that. Look at that. Now, people have also said, wow, you know, like they're too expensive, you know, how long will they last? Well, these, like, this is my first one. I've had these for years, and it's not as if I haven't used them, but you can start to see where I have used them. Yeah, there you go, off there. So, you know, I use that a lot. Here's another one that, sorry, this one is my second one that I've ever had. And this is my first one. This is Burnt Umber Extra Dark, which I use in skin tones a lot. A lot. Burnt Umber Extra Tint. This is my second one. And I've been painting with these for years. And I use that instead of white. And I use that in my skin tones a lot. It desaturates that orangey tinge sometimes that you may get. Burnt Umber. Yep, Burnt Umber. Use that for skin tones. Red Iron Oxide shade. I use that a lot. I use that, see, and I use that here. Red Iron Oxide Extra Dark. For skin tones, a lot. But, you know. Burnt Sienna Tint, I use that a lot for skin tones. So I think that covers most, I think I've covered those ones. Yes. Yes. So, let me see, where am I up to? Here. Okay, this is going to reflect his hair, so it's going to be sort of darkish. Here, with a bit of brown, oh sorry, Burnt Sienna Extra Dark on this side of it. Remember, it's a reflection, so there it is there. And oh yeah, sorry, what was I was saying before? Yeah, so, oh that's right, I was talking about the Facebook this particular post. Yeah, so this artist was asking, you know, was thinking of buying the PanPastels, but really wanted to get a feel of what other people thought. My response to something like that is that when it all comes down to it, it all depends how you work. And if you really want to try, if you really, I mean, I'll work differently to what, say, you do, and vice versa in certain things, or how we approach certain projects. So I just discussed all the things that I have experienced with PanPastels. The only negative that I would say is that the soft applicators, they do just go. There's just no two ways about it. That will go. If I start using that, you can bet your bottom dollar that that'll be gone, the soft applicator. But, you know, it doesn't worry me because I'm achieving the results I want. So that's fine. They're washable, and I was just explaining all of those sorts of things. But what I think really should happen, if you really wanted to find out, is just buy one or two, because the good thing is that they're open stock. Just buy the primary colours, maybe, you know, a few of the reds, or, you know, just a few primary colours, and mix and just play on the surface that you enjoy working on. And if you don't get the results that you want, say on, if you're used to, if you're a colour pencil artist, and if you're used to using, say, Bristol vellum or any of those smooth surfaces, even for pastel paper, the Ingress paper, the smooth surfaces, you know, try them on other things as well. You know, you just don't know what results that you're going to get. So I say give it a go, and test, you know, test colour pencils. Test how far you can get on colour pencils. Like I said, I've actually used colour pencils with PanPastels before. You know, it is a different application to using pastel pencils for sure, but I enjoyed it. But I found that using pastel pencils works much quicker, so that's the reason why. Wow, Suka, yes, you got them on sale. Well, lucky you. Well, there you go. Sarah says on Strathmore mixed media works lovely. Well, there you go. See, it all depends. You just got to try it out. You know, you just got to try it out. Just try. Okay, now this is red iron oxide tint, and this is a reflection. Okay, funny, painting silver and using such a warm color. I usually use the other side of this brush to blend. So as you can see, it is blotchy. Yes, it is. Look at that. But not for long. Yes, Suka, on Strathmore paper. That's pretty good. There you go. See? I love hearing things like that. I love hearing all the different things that you can do. Well, I love... Oh. Sorry. I should get my vacuum cleaner out. I love hearing that people experiment. Artists experiment. My goodness, you would find so many fantastic... you discover so many things you can all share. Actually, this is what I want. Sarah, you're doing a charcoal portrait on Strathmore Tone Grey. Lovely. I've actually got Strathmore paper too, but mine are in sketchbooks, which I've got so many of, which I haven't had a chance to fun. Yeah, chance. I just stopped myself. Chance, really. Ah, Ramel, welcome. Hello there. How you going? Now there's just a touch in there. Put a bit of grey on top of that, neutral grey. I love using the turquoise extra dark for silver. Really, really like that. Sketchbook Hoarders Support Group. Yes, that is. I know. This is. This is what we're like, aren't we? If I could, I think I've lost count of how many sketchbooks I've purchased. I just love paper. This is just. It is a sickness, isn't it? I love paper. I know I use but I know I talk about Pastelmat all the time, but I love all sorts of paper. I just love touching it. Like it's just. That is a sickness, actually. Oh dear. I'm also dabbing on this paper towel because I've picked up too much pigment on my brush, and I just dab it to so. See. So this is so as you can see, it went on blotchy, right? But it's smoothing out. Just got to be a little bit more patient with it, I think. Or this technique that I've got anyway that I use. But as you can see, great deal of control. Well, I'm trying to find the little point. Ah, there we go. See? Look, you could probably, this is also a Sofft tool. You could also use that, of course. But I find that I can work with the tips, and I like using the other end of this one. And you blend like as if you were blending with oil paints or acrylics. There we go. Heidi, so many types of paper. You just say, well, what can I say? What can I give an excuse? Oh, there's no excuse. I can't give an excuse. Not one that comes to mind. I have to think about that. Let me sleep on it. Okay. Still just blocking in at the moment. Using neutral grey, extra dark. What I might do, maybe I'll see how I go. I've got a lot of things that I've got to to, but it would be good to do an exercise on silver. Probably a study on silver at some point. Well, actually, what I'd like to do is continue. I like the one of the videos. I've done a video with the red iron oxide group, and I showed the four different pans with those, and I had a white and a black on either side, and I made 16 colors, so you can mix. I showed you how you could mix with those two, like a gradient scale. So oh, thank you, Lindy, for popping by. Yes, it is a lovely day outside. So yeah, oh, that's right, you're in Queensland. Yep, no, have a great day. Have a great day. Thank you for popping by. Okay. To pull out my vacuum cleaner. Excuse me just for a moment. I'm just going to put the sound. I remembered the sound. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Dark here. The darkest of darks. And just, oh, there it is there. It's a bit hard with the dolphin here. I'm going to make this dolphin more turquoisey. But so in redoing this card, I found that I've improved a lot, and I'll show you one day when I finish this. I'll show you what happens when you practice, and I'm so glad. You just got to keep at it. That's the moral to the story, is practice, practice, practice. So I'm using just a little brush here to get into my little areas here. And this is why I like using brushes, you see. I'm not putting down the Sofft Tools by no means, but just letting you know that, you know, well, of course you could use pastel pencils, which will probably happen as well, but yeah. This bit is underneath, so I'm actually going to use black underneath here. Okay. Suka, so glad that we are distracting you here. This bit here is the dolphin. This bit here is the dolphin. This bit here is the shield part on his shoulder. Here we go. Black. Charlton Heston, Rob, this fellow has looks like a few. Lindy mentioned last time that it looked like Richard Chamberlain, you know, the guy from the Thornbirds, and he was let me see, he was in like a movie, The Count of Monte Cristo, I think. Many moons ago, but I've been told that he looks like Richard Chamberlain, and yes, and the and the dolphin looks like Flipper. Oh yes, a lot of dolphins look like Flipper, don't they? Yes, definitely Richard Chamberlain. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. Just got to make sure that filming wise, I'm getting it. Yes, I am getting it. I actually like this bit. Oh, in real life, I wish you could see what colour it comes. Oh, it's just very nice. Needs. Yeah, well, I've just been told we are real life, but you know, like as in looking at this real life. Yes. Wow. I like that, the way it's doing that. It's behaving the way I want it to behave. Yeah. Yes. Isn't it funny how I'm just looking up at my camera and it makes you look, it's looking like from a distance, what it looks like from a distance, because this is all close up, and I like that, how it's, what it's doing. Okay. When did I start? Okay, I started, well, I did that a lot in school, but then, you know, life got in the way, and, sorry, Heidi, Lady Marigold is asking, when did I start doing art, apart from school? I took it up again, about 9 years ago. There is a story, I don't know, and I know I've mentioned it, but I'm quite happy to say it again for those who don't know. Basically, yes, about 9 years ago, I would say, and I was a bit scared to take it up, to be honest, again, because I thought, Nanette M, thank you so much for popping by. Nice to see you, and you're always welcome in the stream. So please, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I will help you as much as I can. Absolutely. That's if you want to. Okay, the story. Well, when I said about 8 or 9 years ago, I was, you know, life gets in the way, and I always wondered, I knew I was creative and all of that, but I was always a bit too scared to get back into it. And my younger son, Miguel, now I don't know if he's still in the stream. Sneaks, hello Sneaks, I just noticed, you're here. Hello, hello Deb, g'day. No. Did I? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Oh. I'm so sorry, Deb, if I missed out, if I didn't say hello. Yes, so Miguel, who I'm not quite sure, Miguel is my son who's in the stream. Also, sorry, he was drawing one day. He also draws, by the way. And one day, he was little, I don't know, 8, 9, probably 10, I don't know, about 10-ish, something like that. And he was drawing, and one time, he was watching SpongeBob, and he froze. He paused it, and he started painting SpongeBob, and he just left it on the coffee table, this bit of paper on the coffee table, and my mum just happened to pass and have a look, and she said, "Who did that?" And I said, "Oh, Mum, Miguel did that." And she goes, "Did he really?" And I go, "Yeah, it was almost exact." It was just fantastic in graphite. So he predominantly does graphite. He has dabbled in pastels, but he's very good at graphite. Anyway, to cut a long story. Oh, Trisha Collins, hello. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping by. Yeah, and so Miguel, and I said, "Oh, Miguel," I go, "Sweetie, you did that?" And he goes, "Yes, Mum." And I go, "Wow." I said, "I used to paint and draw when I was a young girl." And he goes, "Did you, Mum?" I go, "Yeah, I did. And he goes, "Well, can you draw something?" And I go, "Oh, no, it's okay. Look, you just keep on going." I said, but he kept on pestering me. He goes, "Mum, when are you going to draw? When are you going to draw something?" He kept on pestering me, and the reason why I was reluctant, it took him a long time. I was reluctant, and because I was scared. I was scared. I thought, oh, do I still know how to do this? I wonder. And I was just so scared. I don't know why I was so scared, but anyway, so after quite a bit of pestering, it took months and months, it took a long time, I said, all right, I said to him, go get one of your books, just a little storybooks. And I said, well, because he already had a sketchbook, I had bought him a sketchbook, and I said, we'll do one of the characters out of one of your books, so go pick one. So he picks one of his books, which at the time was Toy Story, and there was like Buzz and Woody, and so Miguel did one character on one side, or one page on one side, and I did the other. And there was one where Woody, I think it's Woody, he has his arm around Buzz. So it was just a little graphite piece, just a little piece. I don't know, it was just this much. Anyway, I just started drawing, drawing it, and I went, oh. When I was finished, I went, oh, I haven't lost it. I thought, oh my gosh, I thought, oh my gosh, I was so happy. And it was just like for the first time doing it, and it was just very good likeness. It was very good, and I thought, wow. And it made me feel good, and I thought, maybe should I start doing things? Should I start? So I did both, Buzz and Woody. Though it was like, no. Yeah, no, there was this picture where Woody had his arm around Buzz, and so I did that little thing. Yeah, so I decided to go ahead and just, get a few pencils here and there, and then after a while, a little bit down the track, my husband Dave gave me a great big kick up the rear end and says, what are you doing? Just do it, will ya? And so I got into it quite seriously after that, and so I haven't stopped since. But I've enjoyed this. It is still a journey. It is something, and I ended up buying oil paints. I ended up started building my art supplies, and boy, I haven't stopped since actually. But anyway, so I started doing some oil paintings, and I just loved it and just kept on going. So that's a very long answer, Heidi, but that's how it's all started. And many misses, quite a few hits, and just kept going. And that's why I say just don't give up. And then I discovered pastels along the way, because it was always just either coloured pencil or graphite way back then, and oils, and I just kept on painting oils. And I thought, oh, let me try these pastels. What are they like? And then it just went on from there. So that's the story. Okay, this has just laid down very quickly. I am just so pleased with how that's come down. Oh, sorry, come down. You ladies are very lovely for saying some very nice things. You girls are very nice for saying those lovely words. Okay. Wow, I'm really... Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, Silky, thank you for popping in. Hello. Oksana, thank you so much. Yeah, so, you know, but what's all I'm saying. Oh, hello, Jacqueline. Hello, how are you? Jacqueline. Jacqueline. I've known quite a few Jackies in my life, and they all spell their names differently and say them differently, so I'm so sorry if I say it all wrong. I'm concentrating. Here we go. So as you can see, I've covered this quite a bit, so I'm actually happy. See how just the bit which is not even silver. Just a moment, please. I just need to... Hang on a sec. Hang on. Okay. The bit that is not even silver, it's like the opposite of silver. But these are the sorts of things that what's good to watch out for when you're painting silver is to not worry about the to make sure that you paint in the reflections. So, so I very softly now put all of these pans down, and now I'm going to start to touch up this shield part with pastel pencils. So I'm very pleased with how this has come about so far, and I'll just keep on touching it up, you know. So I'll just get the pencils out that I've got everything around me. So one color which I'm going to use a lot is Koh-i-Noor. It is number 17. It is, I'll just do this. Check this out. It is like a blue, like, you know, the blue whale, like it's a blue, it's almost like the turquoise. A very good match for that. Very good match for that, like the turquoise extra dark. I like this color very much. I've got Contis, Carbothellos. I've got, there we go, stop, yep, there we go. What else have I got here? Look at that, Bronzales, which is very close to the, in fact, I think they're almost identical. The Bronzales, the Pastel Bronzale 78 and the Koh-i-Noor 17, almost identical. Hang on, let me just do that one. Yes, in fact, oh my gosh, just very, very, just a little, just a tad lighter, right? But yeah. So I've got those, and of course I've got the browns, you know, so ochres and all of that. What else have I got next to me here? Oh, look. And of course, the burnt Derwents. Oh, again, burnt umber. I'm going to use that. And I've got black around me. And let me see, all these others. Faber-Castell, which these two are my favorites also, which I use a lot. 181 and 175. So these are the colors that I'll be using mostly. Oh, here, and those mostly for the silver here. So that's what I'll be doing. Okay. In fact, I better hold them. Suka Prismacolors, yes, and that's it. Just, you know what, all that, and that's all it takes, doesn't it? So definite. And just so you can see mixing, this is what I've been using to mix with my skin tones. So for me, this kind of thing is really invaluable. Really invaluable. I just love doing that. Using that kind of thing. Okay, there we go. There's one other colour. Wow, Oksana. Drawing fashion with just simple things. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what it's all. Okay, so now using these pastel pencils, so if you can't see what I'm doing, hopefully you can. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. Hang on. And of course I've got my glassine paper. And this will pop when I start adding the lighter colors. This is when it's going to pop. So I have a heart on his shoulder. Oh dear. Okay. Now I did use light pressure with my PanPastels on Pastelmat to ensure that I had enough tooth to go on top without too much trouble, and it's just wonderful. So, and of course I'm using light pressure here. Yes. Okay. So practice is all I'm going to say. Just keep on practicing until, like for example, if you've wanted to practice doing silver, just go on the internet, find maybe a goblet, or I don't know, so many silver things. Here we go. And I'll use this brush to blend. So this is Carbothello 110, and it's got, look at that, 5 stars, light fast, excellent. How cool is that? And what I will be using, so that's the good thing when you like block, you block in all your colors where you think that they're going to go, and then that's when you can start to see, well, in this area I think it needs to be a little bit more lighter, in this area I need a bit more, you know, something. So I've not used any metallic here, which is really cool. Yeah, blending. It's really good to see. So now nothing is blotchy, and now it's all smooth, and I can smooth things out. That's, I think, like the same sort of thing if you're using colored pencil and you're using OMS, the same type of thing. You know, you've got to layer quite a bit before you can even use OMS, for the ones that enjoy using OMS. Do you see what I mean? Like smoothing things out. So you can't expect to put just one layer or even 2 layers. Like you can see, I don't know how many layers I've put here. I would have no idea. I've lost count. But as you can see, and I'm not putting a lot of pressure. It's just very, very feather light pressure, so as not to destroy the tooth of my paper, to give me room to move, so to speak. And I think I would like to use the turquoise tint. I see that. And all it is, it's still, it probably looks white to you, but there's like a tinge of turquoise. Who knows? I might even finish this on stream. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That would be wonderful. That's the idea, isn't it? I've got to be finishing these. Chandra, you like this one? Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so can we see that it's starting to look a bit metallic? Yes. Sorry, I'm just looking at my camera. It's like looking at it from a distance. I've also got the idea of the backs of the cards in my head, and I just can't wait. I'm in the middle of designing it, one of them, and I'm just so excited. And I might tell you anyway. I'm actually going to. I'll tell you a bit what I'm going to be doing. Is I'm going to be doing a separate little website just for the playing cards. Now, for those who don't have a website and are interested in doing a little website, there are so many free things that you can do. Hang on, let me just, I just want to vacuum this just for a moment first, and I'll talk about it. Okay, so first of all, I'll say, so I'm going to do it's separate to my normal website, which I have, I've got my elements in the gallery section. You'll see there's an elements there in the gallery section of my website. But having said all of that, I'm going to do a special little website just for this one, and which leads me to tell you about if when you're wanting to perhaps maybe increase your profile, if that is your thing, or thinking about it, I think you should go ahead and do it. Now, it's free. The one that I use is Wix.com. And I've found so you don't have to pay, so long as if you don't have a cart, that is. Now, I know that there are so many website designers out there and all of that, but this is what I use. And so for artists who want to create a profile, a good way to do it is to just start very slowly on. Sorry, I'm just hang on, just want to check this. Very slowly, if you don't want to have a cart and things like that, maybe use Wix and, upload your, upload your images, because I know that some people use Facebook to do that. But, imagine if Facebook wasn't around. What about something like that? So yes, I'm going to do a separate little website for this, and it'll be just in a little bit more detail than what I've already got on my other website. I'll talk about all the characters. They've all got a story, and yeah. All right, Suka, we'll see you soon. So now I'm just touching up. And then you'll say, well, when do you know to stop? That's also a very good question. I'm asking myself that, because people ask that question too. Yes. I don't know. It's probably the answer. You just have to understand that, you know, if you start to fuss too much, that's when you know, I reckon you shouldn't go any further. So that's why I'm looking at this now. And you know what? I see a bit of purple in this. I'm going to add purple or violet extra dark. Hang 10. I just see that just right now. There we go. Don't know what dropped there, but whoops. I see a touch of purple. There we go, and I see that same purple just here and sort of coming here. And I'm going to use this brush to, yes, yes. Yes. There you go. Just a touch. Excuse me. Some water. What time is it? Nearly 1 o'clock. Okay. All right. So here. Okay. This is when I start to add sparkle. Sparkle. Not too much. I've just got to be very careful. Not too much. Okay, so I knew that when I did this that I had to think about the collar, and I think it's just a bit too light here. So Chandri, going to sleep. Thank you so much, sweetie, for popping by. Hope to see you again. This is when I start to notice that this is just too much here. Just that bit needs to be lighter though, so. That bit needs to be lighter. And that's what I mean when I say making adjustments is okay, making adjustments relative to the things that are around. I can see, and I think that bit here needs to be lighter too, which is the inside. Catching a little bit of that light. Yeah, so website. So there you go. Oh wow, okay. Copper button. Okay. Oh, I've got to fix that bit down there. Jeez. Rob, how many cards do I have to do? I don't, this is it. I'm not going to sit and redo all of the ones. It would be just, I could be here forever. They'll never finish. But the reason why I've done this fellow again is because I needed to do this. When I show you the difference between the first one that I did of this fellow the first time round, he was the second person that I had ever, or male that I've ever done with whiskers and stuff like that, and so I wasn't very good at it, and I can see now, but you know, that was a very good try, and I've and since then, by practicing, I've actually managed to improve on this fellow, and that hence improving on some of the other cards, which I thought there were too many elements that I needed to add in the first one. The first one, although had this tower, had this gentleman, didn't have a dolphin, and there were just too many things wrong with his face. So, I didn't like the composition. So that's why I've redone that. But I'm not going to keep on redoing the cards. So none is the answer, the long answer. So now I have to do my big painting, and I'm going to be doing now the backs of the cards. I'm going to do about maybe 2 or 3, probably 3, and just to give myself an option. And there'll be 3 different ones. And this series has got a logo as well. The logo is a chalice, and so that's yeah, so the packaging, the art is the easy bit, I find. The marketing is the hardest. So yes, but no, I'm not redoing any more cards. I've redone the Queen of Clubs. I redid her, redid this fellow, and I redid the King of Diamonds. So that's enough. I've done enough. I think I'll have to just, I'll just have to accept all the other ones that, and I'll just tweak. There are some where I can just tweak, like add a little dot or add a little brush stroke to improve on the other ones. But the ones that I've redone are the ones that could not be tweaked. They had to be redone. So there you go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Can you show me again? Yeah, Ramel, Wendy is telling me your question. Soft pastels, class birds. Yeah, and how to get that effect. That's on the one that Wendy is showing. They're all pretty gestural strokes, I can see. It's just the shape. For me, if you're asking me how I would do that, I would just gestural strokes in the shapes. Yeah. The type of paper could also affect it, but very much gestural strokes you'd be able to do. You would be able to do those, I would say. And what's the second part? Bringing up the colours that are not so flat on the second part of your question. It all depends on the surface too. Like if you've got a very good surface that takes layers, I would go dark and build up. So for example, if you've got, say, this circle, I'm just giving you an example, say this part here, and maybe only just that bit there should be like the lightest and the brightest. I would, and it's all values, and I would build up the values to that to get that, and gestural as well. But then again, you have to practice. Yeah, and yeah. Oh, yeah, and you wouldn't be blending it too much, because then, you know, you'd be careful of what colors you're using. So, yes, most definite. So I would say practice. No harm in practicing, you know. Rob, you've sent me something. First video I sent you, first work with artists before on card designs. Yes, you think you did. I've actually got to go back and have another look. I'll go back and have another look. And I'll respond to you as well from there. Yeah. Oh, Suka's back. Okay. All right. So, I don't know if you can see how this has turned out so far. Wow, okay. So this is very close to how I've painted silver for this fellow. I think if I probably got, I'm not quite sure if this is a very good example, but you're getting the idea, hopefully, that. And of course, I've used a combination of PanPastels, Pastel Pencils, and now I'm just putting a little bit more pressure on the tooth of the paper, because now I know that I'm nearly done with doing that area. And I'm actually quite pleased with how it's come along. Layers, okay. It's all about value. That's all it is. It's all about value. I think that you should practice. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and the surface. Make sure that the surface allows you to layer. I think it's all about the surface. Yes. Yeah, more than two colors, Ramel. More than two colors. No. Yep. Peggy, good question. It's a question that everyone asks all the time and comments all the time. I'm sure every artist has got a different way of doing it. To be honest, I use my mobile phone. It's a very good camera. I've got a DSLR, a Canon DSLR, and I've got to update on that. But if I had a really good DSLR, I'd be using that. But my mobile phone camera takes very good photos, high resolution as well. And what I do is, if I find that if it's not quite the way it looks in my painting, which happens, I use Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom, but any kind of photo editing software helps. So I would think about that. Yeah, but definitely, I mean, if you've got a very good camera, and plus pastels, colored pencil, and gouache photograph beautifully. They photograph very well. Oils don't. Oil paintings don't, unfortunately, because of the shine or the sheen, but pastels photograph well. Yes, but I just use my mobile phone, to be honest. It's a Galaxy 9 Plus. The camera is superb, just superb. Very hard not to get past that. A lot of cameras are. Okay. All right, I think this bit is pretty cool now. I'm stabbed. Oh dear. I've destroyed the heart, I'm told. Wendy could find a heart in here. I've destroyed the heart. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to touch on this too much right now. Just a little bit here, maybe just darker in here, and that's it. And I'm going to have a go on the dolphin. And I think I've done that silver. I need this to be dark. So I'm using black, okay? Using black, this bit here. And this bit here is a bit dark. So just touching up. Yes, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I love Samsung characters. Mine's a few years old now, but still considered top of the... Yeah, still very good. Absolutely. I was using the Galaxy 7 a lot of a couple of years ago, so I was getting some very good images. Yeah, the phone cameras have got so much, you know, very high quality. Okay, I think I'm right with this silver. I'm actually going to attack this dolphin. Oh, hang on. This bit here is part of the silver, part of this. Here we go. Oh, hello, Christy. Hello, how you going? So glad you could pop in. Say hello. Okay, this part is, you can't tell, the dolphin and the the dolphin and the silver look so similar, but the dolphin has a lot of burnt umber extra dark in it. So okay, all right. This will be a real test to see how I could differentiate between the dolphin and the, but that doesn't matter. I think that might be still okay. All right, we'll see how we go. Okay, burnt umber. And I'll probably look at, oh, Wicked. Hello, Wicked. How you going? How you going? Nice to see you here. Okay, all right. Burnt umber, extra dark for the dolphin. Because that's what my reference, that's what I see. I mean, you can use artistic license, but I can see that it requires it. And it makes it look more 3D. Using all of these different colours. Okay, all right. Let me just put this in frame. Hang on a sec. Here we go. I think that's right now. All right. I think it's in frame now. Is it in frame now? Yep. Okay. All right. I'm going to use raw umber shade and extra dark here. So this is weird. Yeah. So I might finish it on stream. My gosh. Wouldn't that be cool? Wendy's, she'll be celebrating that I'm going to finish something on stream. Okay. She wants to chuck a party. All right, so as you can see, I don't have that many layers, so I've got to build up my layers, and this is what I've been trying to say all this time. You've got to build up the layers. So, well, anyway, with the technique that I'm using, and I will probably be mixing a lot here, so if I need to, I will. And I am going to, right now, I'm going to mix Phthalo Extra Dark. I always get that wrong. Shade, but it looks so similar. Who knows? Why? There it is, Extra Dark. No, I want the shade. I want the shade. With Ultramarine Extra Dark. Got that right. That phthalo is very tinting, by the way. Quite high tinting. It's like that with all the mediums, isn't it? Is it phthalo that's it's the phthalo which is the strong pigment. I'm not quite, oh, maybe I should be mixing on here. Let me just mix so you can see that I'm mixing on here. That's probably better. There we go, that's better. And that's why I really like it's too phthalo-y. Phthalo-y. Well, you know, it's Chrissy's language, so. I think. Ah, yes. Suki, yes. But it can be desaturated with any of these burnt umber colours within that shade. So I think I might have to do that just a little bit. Ah, yes, that's better, I think. Yes. It's very greeny, isn't it? Oh, and burnt umber and extra dark and ultramarine make grey. Remember that when you're mixing colours? Yes, they do. That's with any kind of paint. Watercolour, acrylics, gouache. Yes, yes. I have to. Yeah, it is. Wendy's asking me how am I going to separate this fellow with the dolphin, and she was asking whether I'm going to go lighter, and I may have to. To show the separation. Yes. But let me just. What I'll have to do is just paint him all out, and that's when I'll start to touch up. Just want to make sure I got all of the bits. And And this is raw umber. Because I can still see the blue, the dark blue coming through here, so it's got quite a few layers. Actually, this dolphin always deceives me. I always think it's going to be easy, but it never is. It happened to me when I was painting this fellow in, because this fellow appears in my jokers, one of my jokers, in the animals one, element animals, and I thought surely the 4 animals that I painted, which was the deer, the eagle, the lion, and of course the dolphin, all each representing different part of the elements, and I thought for sure this dolphin's going to be easy. Nope, it just wasn't. In fact, I reckon it was harder than the eagle for me. I don't know why. Probably all of the different colours that it had. But see, as you can see, mixing all of those, see all of these lovely colours that you can make. So, which one was it? It was Nanette M, was it? Yeah, Nanette M, if you're still in the stream. See all of these colours that I'm mixing. So, more turquoisey here. I might even put turquoise extra light on top, just a touch, so you can just see the separation. That's what I think I will do. This is light. Okay, I've got to do this eye because I'm struggling with the paint. I'm struggling with this part, so I'm going to actually have to do this eye. And pastel pencils will be involved in this, I think. I just want to smooth this out. Okay, let me just pick out the pencils that I'll be using here for him. Yes, those. Using Glassine paper, so I can, let me just, here we go. I've got my reference of my dolphin. Here we go. Okay, the brush set. I'm currently looking for a supplier that will do what I want, basically. But it would be something like introducing very similar to the brushes that I use. So I'm actually going to see if I can look at a manufacturer and see if they could do what I want. So it would be a handful of brushes, things like this kind of thing, all of the brushes that you see me use, including these little ones. If I can get someone, I've found someone, but I need to keep on looking. So there, it'll be something like that. So and it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, and trying to make it as affordable as well is my thing at the moment. But yes, I would love to be able to tell you more about it, but at the moment it's just in the seeking stages. But I will be and it's something that I have to move on very quickly with. So yes, I will definitely be letting you know when all of that happens. Absolutely. All right, wonderful, Artsy, thank you. Oh, this is weird, this eye. Gosh. I just have to keep on working on this eye until I get it right. Without destroying the tooth, that is difficult. Wow. It's not easy. This dolphin is not easy. Why do I do this to myself? I always pick things that aren't easy. That's okay. I'll pull it off in the end. Hopefully. Yes, thank you, Christy. There's gonna have to do this. I'm figuring I have to do it this way. I'm mixing, there we go, I'm mixing raw umber and raw umber tint, and I'm going to use that as a highlight on top to separate, because there's separate the dolphin and the just have to be very careful. Mix through that. Wow, no separation here. Okay, part of his fin here. This is his fin sort of coming out. Got to do that bit there, I missed out. And fix the water, I've got to fix the water as well. Wow. And fix his beard. Looks a bit too perfect there. We want it. Don't want his beard to be perfect. Could be 1 o'clock now, couldn't it? Thank you, Oksana. Where's his blowhole? It's in there. I haven't done it yet. Yes. Actually, not that one. This one. Okay, I have to find raw umber. Where's that Derwent? The Derwent that always has the colours that I want. Burnt umber, P540. This requires my husband's outside working around the yard. See, it's like, you know, a bit after midday, so so if you hear any banging and clanging, that's him. There's this lovely soft French grey that I use a lot. It's in the Carbothello. Where is it? And Gioconda's have got a very nice one too, and so does Faber Castell and Brunsale. Where are you, French grey? French grey, where are you? A nice warm grey, that's what we want. Oh look, and Derwent have got it too. There you go. Look, oh look, there you go. Oh my gosh. French grey light. I need water, folks. Okay. Okay. Can you say that one again? That one. Thumbnail. I think I've just got to. Yes, I put my finished pieces as my thumbnail. I think most times I do actually. Yes, you know what? When you're saying artsy, when you're saying will they watch? You know what? I know that thumbnails are really important. I really do. I understand all of that. Your titles are important. I get that too. But YouTube changed their algorithm all the time, and sometimes you've just got to be lucky to have the right video at the right time, the right place. Hard to say. I know I'm saying probably more than what you've asked me, but when you're talking about discoverability, it's having the right video at the right time, the right place, at the right time that YouTube decide to change their algorithm. All I say is just keep on keeping on, you know, do all the best practices for YouTube. Try not to is very lightly me. Try not to do anything against, like, don't do anything against YouTube as far as their policies and all of that. You know, with your material and all of those things are really important, because they can just shut you down as quickly as you put your video up or your site up or your YouTube channel up. So just try to do the best thing that you can and just keep on keeping on. You know, there are and I would say the question would be is, why do you want to have a YouTube channel? That's a question that you could ask as well. Some people use it for a visual diary, which is just one of the reasons for me. It is a lovely visual diary to go back and see, wow, you know, I did, you know, see your progress sometimes. You know, some people use it in conjunction with their jobs as a professional, you know, like using YouTube as part of your profession, regardless of whether you're an artist or anything for that matter. But for me, I've got a few reasons why I want a YouTube channel. One is to be able to teach, or to teach things that I discover, be entertaining at the same time. You know, it might get a bit boring, and also a visual diary. It's really nice to go back and look at all the things that that you've discovered. You know, so but definitely I love to share what I discover, and just to take away all the mysteries. Like some artists, you know, they feel they've got to be a bit mysterious, and why they don't want to share, I don't know. But anyway, that's their reason. They've got their reasons, I'm sure. But I can tell you now, there's no mysteries here, as you can see. The only thing which is not a mystery, but Wendi pulls me up for it. She says smoke and mirrors. Well, of course, when I'm taking photos of my work, of course, I'll show you all of the, I'll clean my area, make sure it's nice and presentable, because you need to present something nice, and show you all the tools that I've used. And so of course I clean my area. So, and of course it looks very clean and you think that I've probably worked on a clean surface. But as you can see, look, it's not the case. There's mess everywhere, but yeah. So if that's a mystery, then here we go. I think I've separated this fellow now. I have to read this one. Ramel, you've said something. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, okay. Here we go. Chrissy, you said last week that that as a colloquial term, females are called Sheilas. Yes. I'm trying to figure out how popular the proper name Sheila actually is. Can you say that Sheila? That's not what we know. Well, that's not how I've heard it, but somebody will say, and it's so funny. It's so funny how you say that. Well, the term Sheila is before me. I don't know how far back it goes. You would probably have to go back to, you'd have to go probably Google Australian slang words and definitions, and it might tell you. I couldn't tell you the definition of why and how it all became to be. All I know is that's how, that's all I know. But yeah, Australians say that a lot. Well, actually, no, they don't. My generation and older say that a lot. That's what it is. So does that tell you how old? That could tell you how old I am. Okay, I still want to find this. It is a raw under tint. I'm after. Oh, this one might be okay too. Yes. Oh, look, I picked up another Derwent because of the colour, because I can't find the one that I'm looking for. But this is okay too. This is a pale olive in Derwent. Because of the colour. It's the colour that I like. Again, the colour. And it's more, and that's what it's called, pale olive. It's like, you know, like when you say Sheila, it's like, you know, like in everyone's country, I'm sure that they've got a slang word for things like that. And it's like that for the boys. We say bloke. You know, there was this bloke who walked down the street. That's but I know that the UK, people in the UK would use that term as well. Not there's this bloke. Yeah. Why don't they say just, there was this fellow? Yeah, we can say that too. Speaking of Aussie expressions, I made a list when we went to Australia and New Zealand. Examples: stubby, bottle of beer, yes. Tinny, can beer, yes. Bicky, cookie, yes. Bubbler, drinking fountain, yes, that's the one. There you go, you've got it all, Heidi, you've got it all. I love it. Yeah, I reckon you'd need a translation book actually when you came to Australia. We don't talk English. We talk, I don't know what we talk. Well, actually, I've been accused that there are Chrissyisms and then there are Australian talk. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, thank you, Janice. Okay. Actually, there are. Sorry, Ramel. Yes. There's not many. I haven't heard Sheila as a name. I'm sorry. I don't know anyone that's been named as their name Sheila, but I know that there is, right? But look, it's funny how people are, isn't it? Yeah. But you wouldn't go, hey, Sheila, Sheila. That's not what you would do. So what I'm doing here is putting some detail on the dolphin to make him look I don't know, to make him look like a dolphin. You know. And remember, this is fantasy, so I mean, the idea is for it to look as close as possible to a dolphin, of course, but yeah, oh look, that's so funny, Heidi. Yeah, that's it. Tinny. That's it. A tinny. Tinny is a can of beer. That's right. That's exactly right. Bicky. That's right. You know, so many times I go, oh, you know, I catch myself saying those things all the time. You know, cup of coffee and a couple of bickies. Yeah. I wonder if flip-flops still means the same. Well, Oksana, I tell you what, we don't call flip-flops flip-flops. You know what we call them? Thongs. Okay? Just so you know. We call them thongs. And I know what thongs are in the US, but they are shoes here. So if you... I'm telling you now. Oh, well, there you go. Wow. Okay, yeah, Wendy's just mentioning to me that yes, she called them thongs as in the flip-flops thongs until she went into Hawaii. Well, there you go. Yeah, wind cheater, sweatshirt, yeah, jumper, yes, sweater, that's right, and brolly, yes. I use brolly. I use the term brolly. Peggy, we used to call flip-flop thongs back in the day. Well, there you go. We still call them that. That's one to tell my mum, says Suka. Okay. Oh, that's very true. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. And this has got just a touch. Let me see. A touch of brown on the tip here. There we go. I might touch a little bit brown here. It's all these different colours that this dolphin has. I've used all sorts. I might pour myself a glass of wine. Can I do that? I shall do that. And I need to stand back just for a moment. So give me a moment. I just want to stand back and have a look at this dolphin while I'm doing that. 2 seconds. Okay. And it's really good to stand back and have a look always. I've been using the camera, but yes, I can see turquoise. I can see turquoise needs to be added. All right, 2 seconds. Oksana, never too late for wine. Okay. Okay, turquoise. I would be worried about the girls were learning about koalas in school, Oksana says, yes. And yeah, come and visit Australia, not just for that reason, it's just gorgeous. They told me that koalas like to be petted. You know what, I haven't held a koala, but I'll tell you one thing, I would, they carry a disease, what is it called? But it doesn't. Yeah, look, I've never held, and I know that people would love to hold them, and they're probably okay. But I know that they carry a disease, but it doesn't affect them. But if we were to catch it, oh, what is it? Is it chlamydia? I'm not sure. No, it's not. It is something like that. It is. It's something. Yeah. Wendy's going to look, but there is something. It is a really terrible disease. Well, I know. I said I don't know if that's correct, but I know it's something. It's something like. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Well, there you go. Wendy just confirmed it. Hang on. I'll just get my vacuum cleaner out for a minute. Yes. Yeah, it is. Wendy just confirmed it. I was right. But it's something, it doesn't affect them. And I don't know to what extent it affects us. But It's I don't know, I don't think I'd like to, but anyway, hold them. But you know, if I don't know if they scratch you, I don't know if they leave some kind, I don't know, I really don't know, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, it's fatal to the koalas. Yeah. I wasn't sure whether I'm not quite sure who it affected though. That's the only thing. But yeah, I was a bit wary about that. So, but you know, well, you can hold our crocodiles if you like. I don't know which one is safer. Our animals are so deadly. But then again, you know. Okay. Turquoise. I need to put turquoise here. A bit of turquoise underneath here, I can see actually. Just a touch there. And Keith Urban winning Entertainer of the Year. Wow. Wow. Did he really? 2019. Really? 2019, did he? Are you serious? Wow. Well, good for him. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yes, he has been performing for a very long time, so good for him. I'm so happy, to be honest. I'm so happy for him. I'm happy for all Australians that succeed. It's really nice. Nice to read all those success stories. Good for him. Okay, the blowhole is here, but it's not so prominent. Okay, so it's just a suggestion here. Because of the angle, you can't sort of see it, but you might have to suggest it in some way. Okay, there's more going on down here. Whoops, nearly dropped it. And using when you've got pastel pencils, you can use a small brush like I just did to blend out as well, which is some fine lines. There we go. Okay. Or turquoise, I think. Turquoise down here. I'm going. Suka, yes, all of these animals that want to kill us. Exactly, I say the same thing. Just using a bit of brown, burnt sienna extra dark, just in certain areas, and I'm finding that it's really nice actually. Just picking all of that up. I'm just going to leave that for a moment, and I'm just going to attack his beard a little bit and put some more. I don't know if you can see. I need to, I've missed out quite a bit of blue here. Some of the water here, so that's all I needed to do there. I'll probably go into a little bit more detail. Some of the little waves that have come here, I just needed to cover that. Okay, leave that to the side there because it was annoying me. There we go. His beard, his beard, his beard. Oh, makes me nervous because I think I've got it just about right. So I just got to be careful. No, I need something darker. No. Actually, I need light bits there. Ah, here we go. There we go. Not so manicured, is it now? Oh, and here. No. No. Always on top. Okay, I was just asked, do I not go like, do I not draw underhand? Do I ever draw on top? What was the term? Underhand? Underhand? No, I don't draw well, I do, but I end up, I start doing that, and then I end up doing that. Underhand is like that. No, that's a bit like that, but then I start to hold it like that. I'm getting comments. How do I draw like this? You know, I'm weird. What can I say? What can I say? Oh my gosh. Just a few. Palm grip. Palm grip, says Ramel. Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, I am so close to getting this done, folks. I am so close. So close. I'm just picking bits out now, just looking, evaluating. Over here. Back to the dolphin. Back to the dolphin. Okay. Although I really want to go dark here. I'm going to go back to dark again, I think. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. It's part of the nose, part of the, well, not the nose, but part of the, anyway. Maybe I'm not just dark enough. How about that? Let's go dark here. Ramel, multitasking with a beer. Oh. Oh. You see, I can't do it like that. Yes, it is weird. Okay. Actually, that. Peggy says it's looking wonderful now, Chrissy. Thank you so much. I wish I could till the end, but I'll replay tomorrow. Everyone, oh, okay. Thank you so much, Peggy. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. I'm sure. Okay. Okay, Sarah. Making some adjustments. Okay. Okay, now I've adjusted this area. I went off my line drawing. I was picked up for it, and how I changed it is I changed the background, and just have to change it again slightly, but I changed the background of the dolphin. Sorry, I changed the background of the water to make the dolphin look like the shape that it was supposed to be. So, and I'm still doing it because I can just see the shape, that it's not quite right. Just a little bit more. Okay, I think that's right. Right, there we go. All right, so okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit more here, and this is when I'm going to have to walk away from it for a few days and then come back and find where I need to readjust. But I'll just do a little bit more down here above the fin, because the fin is sort of there. In fact, that doesn't look right there either. Thank you, Heidi. There. I'll have to give you my reference. Okay, all right. So there's more brown, I think, that needs to come here. So I'm actually going to use brown. I'm actually going to use burnt sienna here, extra dark, in bits. I've enjoyed. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Suka. Yes, does take a while, doesn't it? Problem with me is that I'm always impatient, so I have to overcome those sorts of things. Okay, I'm just letting that one go. That's enough for me, I think. So, well, it is a fantasy dolphin anyway. Oh. Plus, I need to do this kind of thing to separate the dolphin to the gentleman here, the king, because yeah, have to think about that. Just, I'll put a shadow here. Yeah, oh, colouring in book, Suka. You know what? Funny you should mention colouring in book. Okay, now I've been picked up for using the term colouring in books, because in Australia that's how we say it. That's how we say it. So you know, because I always get picked up for saying that, you know, that some. I mean, I agree that there are Chrissy-isms. I agree with that, but this one is not a Chrissy-ism. This is an Australian-ism, colouring in books. Yeah. So, but Suka, going back to the colouring in book, there are times when I want to be in, I want to do art, but I don't want to concentrate, and I lose myself when I go into the colouring in books. I've got a few ones by, hang on, Joanna Badford ones, I think, and just lovely illustrations, and I just lose myself, and I love colouring in books. So yes, yeah. What kind of fantasy is having a fantasy about a dolphin? Awkward. Well, it's not a fantasy, it's my series, my surreal series, and a dolphin is a symbol. In this picture, in this painting, it is a symbol. That's all it is. It is a symbol which goes with this character. Yeah. Yes, I'm in a world of flowers right now, says Suka. Well, there you go. Flowers. Well, flowers. Oh, wait till you see what I've got planned with a painting which I've got planned to do. It's one of the mashups, which it's ones that I've promised that I'd do, and I every now and again I like to do. I love doing portraits of women. I love human portraits in general. But this one is a really nice one, actually, and I'm just looking forward to it. And I don't want to deviate from my series here. I'm not. It's just that sometimes, like, I just need a break. And I've mucked that up. There you go. I shouldn't do that. Now I've got to redo it again. I'm talking about the blowhole. That's what I'm trying to do here. The peck here. Oh, I know. No, that's not right. Well, I have to see. Now I'm going to adjust something. And I've made a mistake, and I'm going to adjust it with something around it. Fixing a mistake. There we go. I think that's it there. It's sort of on top of his head here. I'm just struggling with the blowhole at the moment, so yes, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to touch on this too much at the moment because I'm going to wreck it. I'll just have to figure out how to improve on it at some point and try to show some separation between this fellow and this. So that is what I'm struggling with at the moment. Okay. All right. Oh dear. Okay, I need to touch on a few things here now. Just a nice gentle highlight here. I'm looking for my raw umber tint. Dabbing it on the paper towel and just want to dab here just a little bit. Adding some texture to, ooh, too much, gosh. Too much. Okay, blending it all out. There we go. That's better. If I do too much, I'm just doing too much. I'm just going to let it go, I think. I think I'm going to let it go. I'm just going to, I know I've got to do some bit here in the water. Here, I'll have to do a little bit here in the water. But Chrissy, ever read any Lovecraft? I don't know what Lovecraft is. You have to, oh no, I was about to say, please explain. Oh, but only if it's proper, okay? Only if it's proper. Is it a book? With the what? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just having a look now at this gentleman, and I've added a few with the water and all. Okay, Ramel. Okay, well, I'm actually I'm quite pleased with the metallic silver. I'll just have to walk away and not look at it for a day before I can actually make a few touches and stuff like that. Same with the dolphin. I can see that I have a little bit to do, but if I keep at it, I'm just going to ruin what I need to do. Normally what happens with me is that I walk away, I don't look at it for a little while, and then I come back and I go, oh, that's what it needs there, and stuff like that. So I might call this stream a day, an evening, an end, but I will be streaming again on Wednesday, so something different, I hope. But anyway, look, I just wanted to say all thank you so much. Silver turned out, said Lady Marigold. Lovecraft is a writer. He is a stable of science fiction. Oh, and his work focuses on mythology and water-based deities, and deities based in the water, and also with fishermen, mermen. Oh, I like that sort of thing. That's my kind of thing. I love the armor. Lovely. Okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to sort of, I'll go back, I'll go away and I'll have a look at it. possibly get critiqued on it. It's deities, okay? Deities. Wendy's critiquing on the way I've said deities. It's not deities, okay? We don't talk like that. It's deities. But anyway, I'm sure she'll have a few choice words for me. Oksana says, thank you for the stream. Bye everyone, and good luck on your journey. But deities. Deities. Oh, see, it could be an American, person saying deities, but anyway. Well, you know, you say tomato, I say, no, you say tomato, I say tomato. But anyway, look, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for hanging around and watching me do silver and bits and pieces. But until the next time, bye for now.